All right, we're out at the long jump pit because I wanted to show you the PlyoMat. This is a contact mat. Basically, it's a switchboard. It just tells you how quickly you're on the ground. And so it has a little app. I'll show you that whole thing. I'll demonstrate this, but it's really cool because as coaches, what do? We're like, oh, you looked slow on the board. What are we typically looking for? We're looking for, did you have a lot of knee flexion and hip flexion because you're trying to jump instead of just boom and get off the ground. So I'll show you the demo. This is really cool. So here's the app. I'm a big fan of this. So all I do is hit Bluetooth. This is exactly how the app comes. You download it from the App Store and it's ready to go. You're just gonna toggle mode until it hits contact mat or contact mode. And then all I'm gonna do is demonstrate twice. So I'll do it really quickly and then really slowly so you can see. So here's the first time. And then here's the second time. Now we can come over here and it literally tells me. So the first time, 0.16 seconds. The second time, 0.37 seconds. So this is such a cool tool because literally it allows the coach to say, okay, I could see that it looked like you were slow on the board. Now we can actually test that. But two, it allows the athlete to get that feedback because as a coach, we can say, hey, you're on the ground too much. And you can show them the video, but they might not really understand. Then when you show them this is actual data, it's proof to say, hey, you are slow on the board. Let's work through some different rhythms. Let's work on making quicker ground contact. Let's work on being more explosive, working on landing with a flatter foot instead of landing heel first and rolling. So you can start to give them all kinds of drills and tools and cues, knowing what the data actually tells you. Another thing I really like about this is you can use it throughout a session. So for instance, they're gonna take 10 total short approach pop-ups, say 10-step short approach pop-ups. So what does it look like between 1 and 10? Are they significantly getting slower on the board? Well, maybe that's telling you that their elastic system isn't prepared and they shouldn't be doing 10. Maybe they should be doing 8 because you're seeing a drop off at 8 and then the 9 and 10 are always bad. Then maybe they're not ready for that. Maybe only 8 is what you need, right? Or maybe you can use this throughout the season. So the beginning of the season, you see, oh man, look at your progression. Beginning of the season, maybe the second week it's a little bit faster, the third week's faster, fourth week is really slow. What happened? Did something happen? Are they not recovering? Did they get an injury? Are they just not focused or mentally prepared? And then all of a sudden the next week it's all back together. So it allows you to have actual data and proof and apply that into your actual training. I'm a huge fan of these different contact mats, and you can actually bring force plates out too. PlyoMat doesn't have a force plate, but there are other force plates out there that actually will measure your force production. So it's based on your weight and time and how much force you're actually applying, which is a really cool tool. You can actually see how long am I landing. So you can see the lowering phase and the conversion phase. So you can see the eccentric and concentric phases and how much force is actually applying. So are you really slow on the landing, or you can actually see the variations between the time and lowering and exploding in force plates. But contact mat, it's just a simple calculation, and for some, that's all you need. Now, here's something really cool you can do with this. If you're a triple jumper and you want to test triple jump, you can use this extension cord that they provide, and you can actually test the hop phase, the contact between the hop and the step, or the step, the jump, etc. You could test it all. So I can come over here, I'm not gonna actually jump, but you can just see it. So I'll go right and then I'll go left there. So I go right. So assuming I just did the contact time between my different triple jump, now I can come over here and say, oh wow, that was amazing. That was exactly 17.17 between each. But say you come over and you don't have enough strength on your right leg to land. Well, maybe now it looks like this. It looks like quick, slow. You're rolling through because you're landing real heel first. Well, now I look at those times and you can say 3 is 0.19, 4, 0.29. So you can see this can be a really helpful tool, especially triple jump, just to see how quickly am I getting off the ground. Is that because I'm landing heel first and rocking? Or maybe here I'm landing flat foot and I'm just getting off. So there's all kinds of cool tools you can do with these PlyoMats. Make sure to go check out the link in the description, and also I'll pin it in the comment. Go check out PlyoMat. Make sure to mention Jumpers Junction, and great tool. Hope you enjoy it.